The process 2 was the one that we will be going commercial. But before going commercial, we actually had to have a process change more. And that what we did was assessment of the harvest step. So due to COVID-19 and leverance issues, we have some issues having a specific filter delivered. So we needed to assess what was the impact of this harvest stage filtration regarding the HCP impurities. Will they have an impact or not? So the normal process was with 3-stage filter, having 2 depth filters and 1 in-phase filter at the end. This in-phase filter was shown to be if I go back to previous slides, the reason why we had a reduction in the number of HCP proteins in harvest was due to this implementation of this in-phase filter. That was very, very good to remove HCP. So that was our commercial process, or intended commercial process, using a 3-stage filtration. But due to the COVID-19, we couldn't get an extra in-phase filter, so we only went with 2 the filtration. So we did again the characterization of the HCPs, and we look again at the pre-harvest sample from the bioreactor before the depth filtration, and then the clarified harvest, and again chromatography 1 and 2. So here are the results. If we look here in the sample prior harvest, we of course have more proteins that at the harvest stage. So we had around 900 proteins, and using the standard 3-stage filter, we had around less than 600 proteins left, while when we used only the 2-stage filter, we have about 700 proteins left. What we could also see is that it dependently on how many proteins were at the start, the chromatographic step 1 could reduce almost all the proteins to around 20. And at the chromatographic step 2, we could also reduce all the proteins to only 1. So what we conclude it was that the 2-stage filter work. It was a little bit worse. I think it was could only reduce 24% as compared to 37% of the 3-stage filter. But because of the process, the subsequent process tests were very robust and were very good at removing the remaining HCPs. So it didn't matter that we have more at the beginning. We at the end end up with the same 1 protein. So in conclusion, with this information, we could actually show that the both harvest filter setups were equivalent and could be used, and we showed this in our PLA.